The DWP's biased AI is denying benefits, and Labour is making it worse. So if you're claiming universal credit or disability support in the UK, or know someone who is, this will shock you. Because right now, AI tools are helping decide who gets benefits. And the Department for Work and Pensions has admitted these tools are biased. And what's worse, Labour is about to make it all even easier for that to happen. The full report is over on Novara Media. But the story is, in January last year, Neil Cooling, a top DWP official, openly said in Parliament that the algorithms they use to flag people's claims as fraudulent are biased. His exact words were, the systems do have biases in. The issue is whether they are biases that are not allowed in the law. Because you have to have bias to catch fraudsters. That's not a leaked document, that's on record. The DWP says a human still makes the final decision. But that safeguard could soon vanish. Because Labour is pushing through new legislation that would expand the use of automated decision making. That includes the new Data Use and Access Bill and the Public Authorities Bill, which will force banks to monitor all customer activity to help catch benefit fraud. Documents released under the Freedom of Information Act show that the DWP has found statistically significant bias in one of its AI tools, the one they use to access universal credit advances. It wrongly flags people as potential fraudsters based on age, nationality and marital status. The DWP even admits that their fairness metrics don't cover all vulnerable groups or account for overlapping discrimination. In other words, they know the tools are biased. They know they don't fully test for it, and they're using them anyway. Between 9 and 12 different AI tools are currently being used by the DWP, with even more in the works. But only one is listed publicly in the algorithmic transparency record. And that's despite disclosure being required for over a year. So what does this mean in practice? Imagine you're applying for incapacity benefits. You've shared traumatic personal details about your condition, hoping someone will listen. Then 2 weeks later you're denied. Why? Because an algorithm decided you're not sick enough, based in part on your age or background. One AI tool the DWP uses is called online medical matching, supplied by global IT giant Accenture. It matches your diagnosis to a benefits guide. From 2020 to 2024, this tool was wrong 65% of the time. It translated chronic fatigue as chronic renal failure and said someone who had a foot amputation was partially sighted. They claim a new version is now 87% accurate, but that's based on a sample of just 360 cases. Meanwhile, the system has already processed over 780,000 claims. Many of these tools have been tested on the public without our consent. We're not told when AI is involved. We're not told how it works. And if something goes wrong, there's often no way to challenge it. Campaigners say people on benefits are being treated like AI guinea pigs, chosen because they're politically powerless and easy to ignore. And even when the tools fail, they're just quietly dropped. 2 of them, a cubed and an AI agent, were ditched with no public record of what went wrong. This isn't about tech making things more efficient. It's about using AI to surveil and deny support to the most vulnerable, and doing it behind closed doors. As Rick Burgess from Greater Manchester Coalition of Disabled People said, they test these technologies on asylum seekers and people on benefits because if they make terrible mistakes, it's not a problem for them.